Hey YouTube, Gecko Guy 31127 here. Today is going to be a how-to video on how to clean your reptile cages. This is wasn't requested, but it's long been overdue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not really going to worry about that one too much because that's just an empty tank that I never really got a chance to clean out. But yeah, all these have to be cleaned, and my dad's been on my case about it, and I have to clean all of them in one day or I get in trouble. Oh well. So I'm gonna tell you what to do. That was my iPod. As far as the lids, I usually just dust them off real good. I'm gonna see about doing some cheap mods to keep humidity in. Put some saran wrap over. This is just so crickets couldn't get out. I was having trouble with that. This is not going to be fun right here, the Tokay Gecko, because I got the glove, and I'll show you what you need. Need all those extra Tupperwares there. That's just Tupperwares just so you put the geckos in there for the time being. And paper towel, I love these things. This is just a 69-cent roll. I mean, it's probably the best bet. Sure, it might not be super absorbent, but gets the job done. 69 cents. There's no ink, so yeah. And I worked at Petland for 3 weeks and then got laid off. And they were saying, well, you put paper towel in there, your cage doesn't look great. I'm like, well, yeah, of course not. But then again, what would I rather have? Something safe or something that looks nice and it's completely stupid? So, what you need, some bleach, your iPod, iPhone, whatever, music, read a magazine or something while you're waiting for the the bleach to cook and all that. So I'll be back. Yeah, this is gonna suck. I'm just gonna show you how not easy it is dealing with tokays. There's the big one. Got my lid. Oh shit. Success! Haha. I am Batman. Alright, next step. You fill up a sink with extremely hot water. As hot as it can go. This sink right here can push out near boiling water. So what you do is you fill it up and you put about a capful of bleach in there. I advise caution when working with bleach. You know, it's going to stain your clothes, you can't get it out. Some people have a hypersensitivity to it. Me, I just absolutely hate the smell of bleach because once it goes in my nostrils, it doesn't go out for a couple days. So be very careful. So the hot water and the bleach not only gonna kill the germs, but it's gonna disinfect it and wipe everything out. And then once you're done with that, so I'm letting it soak for a bit. What I usually do is I'll scrub the tanks, and then once I'm done scrubbing the tanks, I'll put them outside to dry. And right now it's the middle of January, so it's about 20 degrees or so outside. So that's going to cool them off. And then you just leave these outside to dry for a couple of hours. So I'm going to show you the tanks, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, so here's three tanks, because that's all you really can handle at one time. That's the tokay gecko, that's Lialos, and that's the African fat tails. What you do, I usually just fill it up part way with water, and then a cap full of bleach. You know, any bleach will do. Clorox, you know, whatever. So then you just let it sit for a bit. Grab a sponge, you scrub everything. So, you know, I can't really show you, but there's that residue, because tap water has all that icky stuff in it that leaves stuff on tanks. So if you're a constant mister, you mist your tanks off, and stuff will just be on there. So you gotta scrub that. In my experience with the lime scale, or whatever you guys call it, it doesn't come out. You can get it close to coming out, but it's never going to be all the way out. I'm sure there's harsh products and chemicals that can do it, but it's like, it's not really too safe for your geckos. So, alright, and then I have containers for each gecko. What you do is, you know, I'll write the names of the geckos. That's just a tokay. I mean, he's the only one that has his own special one. But here's the geckos. Where is he? Oh, he's right there. I usually put a paper towel in there just because it's helpful. Because look, these two girls, the African fat tails, they're both shedding. They're both pretty pale, so this acts like a moist, humid box. And the tokay absolutely hates me. So then, another thing with safety, shut your door. Because we have a feline. I wonder where the cat is right now, but she's the one that made Lialo stubtail. So Lialo, my crested gecko, somehow got out, and the cat got at him, and now he's got a little stubtail. So you want to keep your door shut if you got any creatures that you don't want getting towards your animals. So that's another thing that you want to look out for. So yeah, I know my room's a mess. It's just because cleaning cages, that's usually how it goes. So once you're done with that, let them go in the moist, humid box, and you're ready to move on to the next step. Next step, get your sponge. Doesn't matter, you know, sponges are extremely cheap. Go to the dollar store. It's like a 3-pack for $1. I prefer these because these can scrub the sides a bit and get some of that lime scale off. This is what I usually do. I still use the water that's in the tank already. You know, you get it wet, scrub it a couple times. You know, you want to scrub the bottom of the cage too, because you know all that, the dead crickets and the poo-poos are gonna go down there. Oh god, I hate bleach. So do that for every cage. Aquariums are sharp, so if you're squeamish, please look away. Yeah, that's not too fun. Also, when working with bleach, you wanna wear something that you're not too worried about getting some bleach on. Right now, I took my shirt off just because, you know, I was getting bleach all over it. and I don't want to screw up my nice clothes here. So I really should have thought about that. I need to take care of this. Another helpful tip when cleaning reptile cages, get a spotter, because I was just carrying around my 29-gallon tank for the tokay, and it was part way filled with water, and I was struggling. Even though I didn't really fill it up that much, you know, you start to realize once you're starting to move around, move all these cages, stuff gets heavy, and you need that extra person. Another helpful tip when working with cleaning cages, you want to take some breaks. So if you're tired, take a break. If you can't lift it, don't lift it. You know, take a break, do what you got to do. You know, play with an RC helicopter, interact with your reptiles. You know, check on them, check your lighting, get everything prepared. You know, sit down, watch TV, go on the computer for a bit, and then come back and finish the job. You don't want to do it all in one run, because then you'll burn yourself out.